family members stood perplexed. Hailing the Lord's lotus feet, Punithavathiyar, whose married life was taken away from her right in front of her eyes, realized the true objectives of life. The divine thoughts which had accumulated in her mind had become clear, and she realized what she wanted to do in order to achieve the ultimate goal of life, to attain eternal bliss under the shade of the Lord's lotus feet. For she never diverted her focus from the all-loving Lord, and thus requested the all-loving Lord that if all that she had just heard and saw were the truth, then to rid me of this burden of flesh poised in beauty, as she felt no need for having it anymore, and continued to ask the Lord to fittingly bestow on me, your slave, the form of a ghost to hail you in your world. Saying these powerful words, she hailed the feet of the Almighty. Punithavathiyar was a true devotee with only pure devotion towards Sivaperuman. Thus, the dancing Lord, as always, listened to her heartfelt requests, and amazingly, Punithavathiyar transformed, even in front of everyone there, into a ghost. All the three worlds hailed her greatness, and heavenly music and flowers showered this extraordinary scene. Ancient sages and Siva's helpers hailed this great Sivanadiyar's glory. Punithavathiyar's family and friends were overwhelmed with amazement and awe, and paid their respects to this amazing devotee of the Lord before moving away. This amazing, pure devotee who possessed great wisdom, which she acknowledged as the all-loving Lord's kind blessing, had overflowing love for the Lord, and her glorious devotion took its form in magnificent and timeless songs, which she composed and sang then and there. It was at this very moment where the first of her legendary compositions, known as the Arputhath Thiruvanthaathi, was born. This name is a very fitting one for this composition, which contains 101 songs in total, for they are amazing and marvellous, Arputham, and follow the wonderful Thiruvanthaathi pattern, whereby the last word in one song is the first word of the next song. These songs not only hail the Lord's mercy, but also share amazing life teachings. Let's take this opportunity to explore a few of the songs within this wonderful composition.
Piranthu Mozhipayinra பெண்ணெல்லாம் காதல் சிறந்து நின் செவடி சேர்ந்தே பிறந்து மொழிபயின்ற பெண்ணெல்லாம் காதல் சிறந்து நின் செவடி சேர்ந்தே பிறந்திகளும் மைஞான்ற கண்டத்து வானோர் பெருமானே எஞ்ஞான்று மைஞான்ற கண்டத்து வானோர் பெருமானே எஞ்ஞான்று தீர்ப்ப திடல். Idarkalaiyaareenum yamakirangaarenum padarum narivaniyaareenum Idarkalaiyaareenum yamakirangaarenum padarum narivaniyaareenum sudaruve enbara kulnathedi சுடருவில் என்பரா புகழாதே என் நெஞ்சே அவர்க்கு. இனியோனாம் உய்ந்தோம் இறைவன் அருள் சேர்ந்தோம் இனியோரிடோ நெஞ்சே. இனியோர் வினை கடலை யாக்குவிக்கும் விழாபிறவி கனைக்கடலை நீந்தினோம் காண். அறிவானுந்தானே அறிவிப்பாத்தானே அறிவாய் அறிகின்றான் தானே அறிகின்ற மெய்ப்பொருளும் தானே விரிசுடர் வாராயம் அப்பொருளும் தானே அவன். பணிந்தும் படர்சடையான் பாதங்கள் போதார் அணிந்தும் அணிந்தவரை ஏத்த துணிந்தென்று மெந்தையார் காட்சைய பெற்ற இது கொண்டோ சிந்தையார் குள்ள செருக்கு. உரையினார் இம்மாலை அந்தாதிவன்பார் கரைவினார் காரைக்கால் பேசொல் பரவுவார் ஆராத அல்பினுடன் நடை சென்றேத்துவார் வேளாத காதல் பிறந்து.
This way, this legendary devotee of the Lord sang 101 songs and completed the magnificent Arputhath Thiruvanthaathi composition. In these amazing songs, Punithavadiyar shares honest and inspirational messages for mankind. As we saw in many of these songs, she shares with wider humanity that if we become attached to the all-loving Lord's lotus feet and nothing else, He ensures that we will not need to experience the mentally and physically draining cycle of continuous reincarnations and can instead abide with Him forever. In the 101st song in the Arputhath Thiruvanthaathi, she even confirms that she has become one of the Sivaganas, who are the Lord's eternal group of dear servitors. Additionally, in this song, she also refers to herself as the Karaikal Ammaiyar, meaning Ghost of Karaikal. However, such was her unlimited devotion towards Siva Peruman that she did not stop here and continued composing and singing spontaneously. It was in these moments that another wonderful composition known as the Erattai Maalai was born. While composing and singing these set of songs, Punithavadiyar, who would later be known around the world as Karaikal Ammaiyar, became the first person to implement the amazing Erattai Maalai pattern in poetry. And just like the name suggests, each song is different in size to the previous song and the following song, just like a gem or pearl on a garland being of a different size to the adjacent gem or pearl. Additionally, the Anthananai pattern of the first word of a song being the last word of the previous song is also followed. Now we've introduced the Erattai Maalai, let's take this opportunity to explore some of the songs in this composition too.
Kilarnthunthu Venthuyar Vanthadum Bodhanji Thanjamen Talarthingirithal Thavirthi Kandai Thalaradu Vandhi Valanthundu Gangayum Anthananai Thanjamen Arputhath Vandhanai காத்தளிக்கும் வல்லாளன் குந்தனைந்த பொன் கண்டால் பூனாதி போல் அரவம் பூண்டாடி பெண் கண்டாய் நெஞ்சே இனி. Shivaya, Om Namah 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 Shivaya.